Welcome to the Pub List. This is James.
I'm Adam.
We got a lot of WWE to talk about. A lot of it. Seeing that we are, just getting into fantasy football. We'll do that in the next week or
Joe
two.
Flacco proving how bad he is in Madden 20.
Well, we got to do a little Madden 20 review, too. We can just pop out with that right away. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like it, but here's the thing. It's a lot more fast-paced than the last year's, which I do like. Too much fumbling.
Yeah.
Way too much fumbling. I have like 20 fumbles in like 5 games, and so does everybody else in my franchise league, and it's ridiculous of all the users.
I do like that they kind of got away with the pinball thing. Where, the ball gets tipped and someone catches it.
Yeah.
But it's not like bouncing all over the place and then someone randomly grabs it. And you can actually recover a fumble now.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. You could actually now recover a fumble. You can pick it up for a touchdown, and then that's that. But no, all in all, it is a good game. But the fumbling, the sliders for that need to go down a little bit.
You can adjust them.
Yeah. But I don't want it to be like no fumbling.
No, move it down to it's probably at 50 now. Move it down to 30 or 35, and it'll even out.
And then hopefully it would even out.
I like it. I was still expecting more from the franchise mode, especially when you look at
the scenario things.
No, I like the scenario things, but I still don't like how the trading is still.
Oh, the trading.
What trading?
No, you can do it. You can do it. They finally have it in there. The offers thing.
Yeah.
They have you pick a person, and then you go to offers, and then you get offers for them. Yeah. They finally do have that, other than from NBA and NHL and MLB. So they. But
I mean more like
what?
They're not realistic. I traded in my Packers franchise for Saquon Barkley. I gave up Tyler Lancaster. Who else was one of my receivers? I signed Des Bryant and traded him. So I gave up Tyler Lancaster, Des Bryant, and a first-round pick, and the Giants accepted it.
Wow.
So the trade, so
you
can
do more with manipulate
trades, but it's not like no one's gonna actually accept that trade.
Yeah, but if the Giants said, you can get Des Bryant, Tyler Lancaster, and a first-round pick for Saquon Barkley, they're more than likely gonna be like, no, go fuck yourselves.
Well, I don't know. The Giants are run by a pretty stupid person, so maybe they have put that in tech.
Yeah, exactly.
We know who their GM is.
Exactly. But no,
and the QB1 thing is fun. I've been playing a little of that.
Yeah.
Their superstar mode is cool. I got drafted by the Broncos and beat out Joe Flacco for the starting spot. Then I got annoyed being on the Broncos and demanded a release. and got signed by the Buccaneers.
So now
I got Mike Evans and OJ Howard.
Well, lucky fucking me.
And Joe Flacco's out of a job because they released him after I come on the starting position. No one likes Joe.
That's great. That's fucking wonderful.
And Joe lost in our game.
Yes.
4 or 5 interceptions?
I think 4. I don't
5 sacks?
Yes. I don't think I have a douche of the week. I can't think of one. I cannot think of a douche. Who can I put as a douche?
I'll say WWE.
Oh,
the writers.
Because
they blew 2 golden opportunities at something awesome happening at SummerSlam.
Yes.
To do it on a normal show. Number 1, they could have had Alexa and Nikki win the titles there.
On SummerSlam.
SummerSlam instead of on Monday Night Raw.
True.
And that match would have been good. An elimination match would have been good. Number 1, to take up time for the show and also been fun.
Well, maybe because they have a lot of time already, seeing that they have 9 or 10 matches as it is.
Then also the Goldberg thing.
Yeah, I could say, the whole Goldberg thing. I'm going to say Vince McMahon because 2 straight weeks that SmackDown storylines where, for the shows have been ripped up and Vince McMahon just rewrote everything.
Yeah.
He needs to stop.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not going to say that it was bad.
Once Bischoff moves into the position, I think Vince.
What the fuck is that going to happen?
Probably after SummerSlam.
I hope so.
But
Paul Heyman's doing great on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Other than having the elimination tag team titles on the line.
But I'm sure that was partially Vince too.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But
I think.
like, and also like for SmackDown, because the main event was supposed to be Daniel Bryan versus Kofi, and during that main event, we were supposed to find out that Daniel Bryan was the one who orchestrated the attack on Roman.
Yeah.
Instead, they scrapped that match.
We got a
Daniel Bryan
weird ending.
wasn't even seen, and Daniel Bryan was in a tag match against the New Day.
Yeah, with Aaron Rowan.
And then you have Roman in the back, like going against Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Which
that was kind of
no,
cool.
it would have been good.
They trolled us.
It would have been good.
They trolled us because they said Buddy
number
Murphy
one.
was
I think it would have been better. Would have been better if it was Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "I fucking did it."
Number two, like they kind of already killed him because they made him look like a bitch after he got hit a few times. Like, oh no, Rowan did it.
Yeah.
But I also thought what was funny was, for being like a 205 live guy,
yeah,
he's a good like 3-4 inches and like looks like 50 pounds heavier than
he does
than Roman, because he's like
he does
bigger. It looked a lot bigger because when they were standing next to each other, Roman was kind of like so. I think that would have been a better match than even Bryan versus Roman, which isn't even going to happen at SummerSlam.
Yeah, we don't even know what the fuck's going on with that. Like we got such a weird ending that at the ending of SmackDown, it's like, oh, so was it Rowan? SmackDown's like 3 days from now, guys, and we don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Although I would also like to kind of, if it goes back to the like Rock, Rikishi, Austin thing, if it like kind of turns back around and ends up like Buddy Murphy really did do it. He's
or
just,
Samoa Joe paid off.
I don't think it'll be Joe, because they're kind of turning him.
Face.
Yeah,
which I think that's gonna be good.
So I think, like, if they could have like keep it going, then all of a sudden it's revealed that like really was Buddy, and he just like sold out Rowan just so he wouldn't get jumped.
Exactly. But no.
But I liked how it began. Where like he was just like sitting there and be like, I'm not telling you anything.
I didn't fucking tell you shit, and then Roman Reigns says Roman Reigns shit, and there you go. Yeah, let's do the SummerSlam predictions. Fuck, man, we're just gonna go straight into that shit. Let's go straight. NXT predictions first. We got NXT Takeover Toronto on Saturday. Doing our predictions right now on that shit. We got a lot of matches, a lot of crazy shit.
Okay, let me see where the first match is.
And,
Okay, so first match is Candice LeRae versus Io. Io's gonna probably kill her.
I think so. I think Io's
gonna kill her. Io's gonna murder her.
I think Io's gonna win.
Yeah. Street Profits versus the Undisputed Era.
I'm gonna say Undisputed Era.
Yeah, I think they end up.
I think Undisputed Era, because I think you're seeing a lot of Street Profits on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, and I think we're gonna get them go to the main roster after SummerSlam.
Then Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick for North American title.
This is an interesting one. I'm gonna say Roderick.
I think Pete
Dunne.
Dunne.
You think Pete Dunne?
Yeah.
I think Roderick. Strong.
I think Dunne, just because I don't think you bring him over to one of these events for him to lose.
I got you.
Especially when he's such a big deal with the UK brand.
This is true.
I think he ends up winning that. And then, like Undisputed Era will have, like, everything but that. And you could have a big story.
Versus Roderick Strong.
Yeah. You could have a big story with them because that was originally what happened.
Yeah.
Was Strong turned on Pete Dunne and the tag title.
So you know what? You're right. You know what? I'm going to say Pete Dunne. So then you can have Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
We'll go to the next
Survivor Series
or the one further down.
The one for WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, you know?
Then women's title, Shayna versus Mia Yim.
I'm going to go with Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think you're right. I think Shayna is going to come
Shayna moves up, and they've kind of showing Mia to be, like, the only person who's really been, like, a legit threat to
Shayna. And have her, like, a huge underdog.
And she took, like,
just come out of nowhere.
And she took out both of her partners already, so it's going to be legit one-on-one.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't even think they're, like, building her as an underdog, because she's, like, number one, when she took them both out, like, went crazy on them. I think they're trying to build it as someone who's equal, just not in the same way to Shayna. Then the main event, Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano.
This
Two
is
out
going
of
to be
three falls.
awesome. I'm going to say Adam Cole. I got to go with Adam Cole. I don't think Johnny Gargano's going to get it.
Yeah.
And like you said, Ciampa is coming back soon.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll be involved somehow to fuck over Gargano, and Adam Cole wins.
I think Ciampa will appear, but I think the Undisputed Era will run out during the street fight, try to help. And I think it'll be like maybe Cole has the first win, then the street fight happens, and Undisputed Era runs out and tries to attack Johnny, and then Pete Dunne runs out and tries to help him because he was just in the match with the Undisputed Era. It was Roderick Strong, so he runs out and tries to attack, but then it's still like numbers. And then Ciampa comes back, like clears the house of everyone, and Johnny hits the super kick or the Gargano escape and wins the second. But then in the third fall, Ciampa turns on Gargano and
then
Cole
Adam
wins.
Cole wins. I like
just because Cole just won, I don't think he's gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't think Adam Cole's gonna just lose it right off the bat. And if I guess with all the call-ups, they love doing call-ups for SummerSlam and WrestleMania, and maybe there's a possibility for Gargano to come up, even though they have so much fucking talent already on Raw and SmackDown. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. So that's another reason why Vince McMahon, you are douche of the week, because fuck you.
And
we got the predictions for SummerSlam.
So
let's go.
Cruiserweight title, Drew Gulak versus Oney Lorcan.
I'm going to say Drew.
Yeah, Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak.
Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, this is so stupid. This is fucking stupid, man. It's going to be Goldberg. It's going to be such a stupid fucking match. And, yeah, it's going to be Goldberg. I don't even know what to say anymore with that shit.
Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon.
If Kevin Owens loses this match, he won't. He won't.
If he does, obviously it's not real, so it'll be like a fake I quit, and it'll just randomly appear. And just attack people.
Exactly. Until maybe Vince McMahon comes back on TV and says, nope, Owens, you're reinstated after 2 or 3 weeks. But no, I'm going to go with Kevin Owens.
But I did like Owens trying to kind of goat Shane and be like,
I'm gonna do my career. Why don't you do your
career? And then that really should have been how it happened, because that could have been a perfect way to introduce Bischoff back.
Yes.
But of course they didn't go that way.
Oh,
I
don't know.
But yeah, Owens is gonna win. I think Shane's gonna try to do something stupid like he always does.
And then Owens gets the
powerbomb or stunner.
Yeah.
Then United States title, AJ Styles versus Ricochet.
This is an interesting one, because if they want to keep on making the OC into the a huge deal, you need to have AJ Styles win this match.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he would.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say AJ. Yeah. I'm saying AJ Styles.
Bayley versus Ember Moon.
This is an interesting one, because it's Ember Moon out of nowhere. I know the other women's championship on the line is out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Ember Moon, and I can almost say you're going to get a Bayley heel turn.
Maybe. Yeah, I could see that.
And then they have a real good rivalry for the next few months with Bayley getting it back.
Yeah, I could see that. Bayley getting back to a Rumble or something.
Yeah. I think Ember Moon's going to win it.
Then Raw Women's title match, Becky versus Natalya.
This is Becky.
Yeah, Becky's in there.
But I'm going to say something crazy right now. Bold prediction. Becky wins, but then the return of, oh my God, brain freeze, right?
Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey's brain fart. The return of Ronda Rousey.
I can see
she
that.
comes back.
Yeah.
And maybe says something stupid of being like, I'll see you in WrestleMania in 6 months.
Right.
Some shit like that. So that's my bold prediction for SummerSlam.
Them even holding off longer and having her be a surprise entrant in the Women's Rumble.
Oh, shit.
And then winning the Rumble.
And then going after Becky.
Then Becky beat her once. So then
and then Ronda Rousey beats Becky. I like it.
Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins.
Okay. I want to say Rollins because they have to, right?
I mean, they don't really have to.
Then again, we could just have another Lesnar bullshit of Universal title, and then we'll probably get Lesnar versus Goldberg down the road again for the Universal title, and everybody's gonna cry again. I'm going to say Rollins. I don't know why, but I'm going to say Rollins. What are you feeling on?
Okay.
This is a weird one.
If Seth wins,
yes,
I think he'll do it by how Brock kept F5ing him onto the setup chair.
yeah.
I think he'll curb stomp him through a chair that's set up like seated, either
Yeah,
putting him through the
making
seat
the chair
or
like fly
putting him on his throat and just
and then
stomping
on it. Okay.
But I still think Brock's gonna win. He just got it, and
Yeah,
you know what they do. It's not like it's a surprise what they're
this
gonna
isn't the Universal title anymore. This is just Brock Lesnar's title.
Yeah.
And some people just hold it for a few months for him to.
But
wants.
that could also be the people who's holding its fault, because obviously they're not drawing well enough.
Well, hold on. Reigns got injured.
Well, yeah, I mean
Owens was fucked over because he had to lose it to Goldberg.
No, but not
Finn
now.
Balor got injured.
Yeah.
And okay.
But after Finn got hurt, it was Owens.
It was Finn, and then Owens, and then Goldberg,
no, Lesnar,
and then Lesnar, and then Reigns, and then
Lesnar. Seth had it before. At one
point. No, I didn't.
Oh yeah,
it was Reigns. Then he got, he had to go away.
Yeah.
Then Lesnar won it back in just a vacant title match against Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And then Lesnar lost it to Rollins at WrestleMania this past year. And then, I could see, because, Rollins hasn't made the money for WWE as the top guy. So,
but even those other people,
then what are they going to do?
But even those other people you mentioned, like, Owens is amazing, but when you think of like a draw, as much as people like to go to shows to see Kevin Owens,
that's the booking
he's
part.
Not like the same level
as Brock.
Because Brock, it's different. Like people will go just because they hate him and want to see him lose. But
you're right.
And like no one's gonna. If someone like legitimately hates Kevin Owens, no one's gonna go to a show that Kevin Owens is main evented. They're just like, fuck this, I'm staying home.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. In this. But then who is Lesnar gonna fucking rival with against or feud against this? Reigns again?
Reigns is on SmackDown.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter anymore.
It does. They're going back to taking this away.
Yeah. When SmackDown goes to Fox, then who?
The Fiend.
They can't job the Fiend to Lesnar.
They won't.
That's who will take it away from Lesnar.
Yeah.
I hope.
But in the only reason
the
only reason I think Lesnar wins this is I don't think they're gonna do 2 world title changes on the same show, because they never do that. And you have Kofi versus Randy Orton.
You think Orton's taking?
I think Orton's gonna KO him a bunch of times.
You know what? I'm changing my mind, because I was saying Orton this whole time too. Nope. After this past week on SmackDown, for some fucking reason, I think they really do want Kofi Kingston to be validated as a true WWE champion. I think this time at SummerSlam, he will beat Randy Orton. Maybe Randy Orton will win at the September or the October pay-per-view at Hell in a Cell. So I'm going to go with Kofi now, but Randy Orton at Hell in a Cell in October.
I think Randy wins now just because the show being what it is, being SummerSlam, we have to have certain big things that happen. And I think Orton,
that's my big
I think Orton
winning against Kofi,
taking down Kofi, and then like people like they kept like playing on the story that like Orton held him down because of whatever. What it's like I was telling a couple people at work, it's really funny because number one, if Kofi would have won the WWE title like 11 years ago when he was first getting pushed,
It would have
he
been
would have been
like,
a terrible champion and nobody would have given a shit.
no,
People,
you're right.
like for like 2 weeks, I'd be like, "Oh yay, Kofi," and I'm like, "Oh, you're still here."
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're still champ.
But
Wow.
and also, the reason Orton stopped his push was because Kofi hurt him.
Yeah.
Because Kofi was trying to SOS on him and like spiked him hard on his shoulder and dislocated it.
Yeah.
So Orton got pissed that he got hurt in the match.
So that's why he was screaming stupid
Yeah.
at him, because he really did get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, and it was not good.
Yeah.
It was not good. What other matches we got? I know
Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus.
Charlotte.
Trish.
Wow.
It's in Canada. Some Canadians
Nope.
have to win.
We're gonna get a screw job. Yeah, fucking Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens
Canadian.
is a different Canadian. He's a Montreal
No,
Canadian. He's not a Toronto Canadian.
We're gonna get the Toronto screw job. The Toronto.
If it happens,
screw
I think
job.
it happens in Natalia first. Versus Becky.
No, I honestly think Trish is gonna lose. I think Charlotte's gonna win this match in almost dominant form, I believe.
I think Trish wins just because, like I said, I think one of the Canadian people will win besides Owens. Owens is a different Canadian. He's French Canadian, not Toronto Canadian.
Not Toronto Canadian.
I think Trish will win this. I think they'll obviously fight again at one of the other pay-per-views. And Charlotte will win that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Then best for last, The Fiend versus Balor.
The Fiend.
Yeah.
The Fiend is going to wipe the fucking floor. I think it's confirmed after The Fiend attacked Kurt Angle that his second finisher is the Mandible Claw.
Yeah.
And I think it's called Let Me In, because it makes sense. You got fingers. Mandible Claw goes in your fucking mouth. Let me in. Let me in your mouth. Let me in your soul. He is taking your fucking soul. Therefore, the Mandible Claws let me in.
Yeah. I can see that.
LMI.
But
you can just put LMI.
But they're also
there you go.
Like he's also been
shit.
working on a version of that like goes into Sister Abigail. Where he has one on and just goes around the neck and just
that might be a
but
little bit dangerous.
But he still like holds it.
Yeah.
Like once. I mean, well, obviously.
So maybe he'll just do a Sister Abigail and then combine it at the end with the Mandible Claw.
Well, no, from like because I forgot what site it was, but it had a video. Like you had him like that, and then like just released it, went around the neck, did the Sister Abigail, and then put the claw back in. And like
because you can't pull somebody by the jaw.
I mean, you can.
You can. But the jaw might go flying somewhere in the crowd.
Well, wouldn't that make him a better monster?
Well, we don't want people to actually get hurt these days. Well, I guess, with AEW and all that shit, or whatever the fuck, because they don't give a fuck. They just have people getting hit by chairs again, which is great. I love it. I'm not going to go PC on that, but it's like, woo, that's good.
Yeah, but I think SummerSlam will be interesting.
I think it's going to be sort of boring, but not at the same time. I think there's there's going to be a lot of potential, but I don't. Do you think they're gonna just slap on a Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan match, or Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe versus Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan? Because they do that type of shit. They might say tomorrow, it was Rowan and Daniel Bryan, so here's some WWE insider footage of Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns talking, and then before you know it, Saturday afternoon, you got a tag team match at SummerSlam.
I don't think that's going to happen just because they said they want to like burn this thing slower. I think at SummerSlam you might have an in-ring thing where he tells them to come out and explain like what happened or whatever.
I think that might,
and then both of them just jump him.
Okay.
But
and
I don't think
Samoa
it's
Joe
going
comes
to
to the rescue.
Yeah, Joe helps him. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be an actual match till maybe. I could even see something Survivor Series where it's like Team Roman versus Team Daniel Bryan.
That'd be cool. I would like that. And
but
in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to rush a match on SummerSlam just because number one, they already have so many matches,
Yeah.
but also it really doesn't make sense because despite Buddy Murphy saying it was rolling, neither of them really reacted like they
Yeah,
knew
they
what was
did.
going on
Exactly.
or whatever.
They're like, okay.
So, like I said, I could see this still being like a little bit of like a swerve, and it really was Buddy, and he was just trying to save his ass by saying it's Rowan.
Exactly. So he could be far away and be like, "Bitch, it was me,"
and then have him jump him again.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I think some of the matches are going to be good. Obviously, the fucking Goldberg match is going to be a train wreck.
That's gonna be a goddamn train.
Shane and Owen should be good.
Are we gonna get an Undertaker sighting? I don't know. He just comes out of nowhere sometimes.
He has no purpose to right now.
Well,
Unless he just randomly wants to chokeslam Shane again.
Well, why not? I was about to say, I mean, that was fun on a Monday Night Raw, just out of fucking nowhere. Hey, it's Undertaker. Oh, he's killing Shane.
I mean, I don't know, because there's really no matches that call for the Undertaker to be there unless that's who Feed beats at Hell in a Cell, and Taker tries to defend the old people.
Yes. So, yeah, exactly. I am the defender of the old people. Stay the fuck away from all of us. God damn it.
Yeah, but yeah, like...
He signed a contract that's pretty much life contract.
Yeah.
It's a life...
And supposedly...
I don't even know what it was, but I just know that he signed pretty much a life contract.
Yeah, it's like a 10-year contract or a little longer, but yeah. But also, supposedly Kane's supposed to be back soon.
Yeah, because he's going to do a few house shows and
do a story with Braun again, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Try to get Braun
pushed back up again.
Pushed back, yeah, because he's not doing shit. Well, I mean, he's had his injuries and, he's just kind of, healing right now. So, you got to push him.
I don't know if they'll actually push him high just because Vince
might have him versus Lesnar again.
Well, no, Vince doesn't seem to like the incredibly injury-prone superstars.
Yeah,
like
because
like Sammy has been, like Sasha too. He kind of will give them chances, but he's not gonna push them high because he doesn't trust that they're gonna be able to like stick through the whole schedule and everything.
Right.
But I was telling this I think Takeover is gonna kill SummerSlam.
I think so too. I think the matches will be a lot better and more intrigue in the NXT Takeover than of SummerSlam. Okay, I read this. I want to say last week, and I kind of wanted to bring it up last week, but I don't know if I did or not. So Chris Jericho.
Well, last week doesn't exist, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. So Chris Jericho has his 6-man tag team match against the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. And
he's got 2 mystery opponents for the premiere of AEW Wednesday Dynamite night. Yeah. And he said that you will not believe who his 2 partners are. And I've been sort of trying to check to see who it could be, and there's nothing. There's nothing of the sort. Who do you think that we will not believe who is his 2 partners?
You're going to be incredibly disappointed when it happens, and it's no one, right? It's like no one big. It's just a team that's rivaling with the Young Bucks, and Jericho just wanted to like mindfuck people.
Okay. It's going to be Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. No, okay. No, that's bad. That's
too
bad.
Cool.
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't have expected it.
Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah. All right, what about...
Road Warriors?
What about...
Nasty Boys?
Big Cass and Enzo.
Enzo hates Enzo.
I know. Wait, I got it. Hulk Hogan and...
It'll be Nash and Hall.
I don't know.
It's got to be 2 more 50-year-olds because they've got to fit the Jericho theme.
Well, then who's he really good friends with?
No one, really.
Who's Chris Jericho really good friends with?
Current wrestlers.
Well, I mean, he could bring some NJPW guys.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
Or
like I told you, I think John Morrison might be one.
Yeah.
What if? I don't know if he's still under contract. He probably is still under contract. But how insane would it be if he has Will Ospreay?
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
It would be.
That would be crazy.
But I think
that would turn some heads.
I think it'll end up more like either the Lucha Brothers, because they're already rivaling with the Bucks.
Yeah, but that's not a surprise.
Or Ambrose.
Moxley already has a match.
Oh, I thought he does?
Yeah, I think he already has a match.
Well, no. Like, in the whole, I think, it won't be a surprise. I honestly think he's just doing this to mindfuck people. Be like, oh, it's going to be a big surprise. You're not going to guess. I was like, Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Brothers! I guess. I don't know. Rey Mysterio.
That's what Jericho does. He, like, hypes shit up big and then...
Rey Mysterio and Chavo.
Kind of like his third or fourth return to WWE, where he had, like, all those weird videos. Then he just came out for 6 weeks and didn't say a fucking word. And just, like, walked around and like, smiled and walked to the back.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. No, the same as Jericho.
No, that one was good, but the next two were, like, fucking retarded.
It was just him out of nowhere, just like, hey, I'm Jericho, and I'm back. It's like, screw you guys. Yeah, no, you're right.
But, yeah, it could be Lucha Brothers, could be Swagger and Morrison, maybe.
Oh, Jack Swagger, yeah.
Jack
Swagger and Jim Morrison. I mean, John
Morrison.
If
it's Jim Morrison, that's a real surprise.
That's a real fucking surprise.
Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix.
Oh my God, Jimi Hendrix. Jesus, Kurt Cobain is the manager.
Jericho's like, I told you, I got partners.
Oh my God. I got partners.
I had to get the celebrity deathmatch time machine,
but... Oh my. Dennis Rodman.
Steve Austin is like running it again.
It's Dennis Rodman and
Carl
AJ
Malone.
Krasinski. Yeah, Carl Malone. Dennis Rodman and Carl Malone. Bring them back. Oh, Jesus.
Chronic.
Oh, God. That'd be terrible.
What was the other one? Natural Born Thrillers, Sean O'Hare and Chuck Palumbo.
Dear Lord.
The Young Dragons.
Lord. 3 minute?
No, it's going to be 3 count.
3 count.
Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and Evan Courageous are going to be his partners.
Testing Albert.
Yep.
It's going to be that. Testing Albert. I got nothing else.
I got
you got
2 more things. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
One, even though he pitched like complete and utter shit last night, I still like that Lester's kind of not like most like athletes are just like, oh well, I played bad, but my team did this. He basically like just flat out said, like, I'm the weakest link in the rotation. I pitch like shit. I'm not good right now. I'm just
that's what Lester is all about, man. And, he's all about.
And I like that, like just like him kind of like owning up to what's happening. Also, I know it's incredibly early.
Yes.
But because Madden came out.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to be tops in the division?
Huh?
NFL.
Tops in all divisions?
Yep.
Oh, wow. We're doing early predictions?
Yep.
Just the tops, right?
Yep.
Who's going to win all 8 divisions? Just off the top of my head. AFC North, Cleveland.
Maybe.
AFC South, Houston. AFC East, New England. AFC West, the LA Chargers. NFC North, Minnesota. NFC South, New Orleans. NFC East, Philly. Yeah, Philly. And then NFC West, call me crazy, the 49ers. That's my crazy one. 49ers.
I could see the 49ers maybe.
If Jimmy G is healthy, I think the 49ers could make a run.
I think they could. I think the Seahawks are going to be really good. again this year.
I think the Rams are going to have a setback after just being in the Super Bowl. I think a lot of people are going to pretty much. I can't even talk. Their offense has been exposed. Their offense has totally been exposed, and they might be a wild card. I think the Rams could be a wild card, but I think the Seahawks and the Niners. Seahawks might take a step back too, but I think the Niners are going to possibly.
Depends on how Jimmy is coming out of his injury.
Exactly.
Okay, for me, I think South is obviously the Saints, as Falcons, Panthers, and Bucks are all hot trash.
Pretty much. No, Panthers are not.
What happened? You kept hyping up the Panthers all last year, like, oh, they're a surprise team that's gonna make the playoffs. They're a sleeper. They're gonna be so amazing once the playoffs come.
It went well. They were like 6-2 the first 8 games.
Then they lost the rest of their games except for one.
Right, yeah. It was pretty bad.
But yeah, the lost I actually think the Seahawks are gonna win.
Okay.
I think their defense is getting better. Russell Wilson randomly
younger, yeah.
Wins games because that's what the fuck he does.
It is. Russell Wilson is just a winner.
I can see the Niners possibly being a wild card because I think the Rams are going to drop down.
Yeah.
For the East, I mean, do you really have to take a team out of that division?
I would take Philly, just as the default.
I don't know. I think
I think Carson Wentz is going to get broken again, and then they're going to have to put in like Blake Bortles or some bullshit. I don't even know.
I actually think the Cowboys end up winning again.
They won't have Zeke, and
I think they'll re-sign him
before week 1.
Yeah, just to get something going. Then the North, I actually think the Packers. I don't think the Vikings are. The Vikings offense sucks. Kirk Cousins is not a real quarterback. He's like a Joe Flacco.
They got Dalvin Cook.
They had Dalvin Cook last year.
Stephon Diggs.
They had him last year.
They got Thielen.
They had him last year.
They got Kyle Rudolph.
They had him last year.
And guess what?
They won.
They're fine.
They won 8-7, and they looked awful. And they should have been. They went 8-7-1.
Yeah, they won 8-7-1.
And they should have been 8-8 because the Packers won that game.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But you know what? No, I think the Vikings are going to win this division.
I don't think their offense is good. I think their defense will be great again because it always is. But I don't think their offense is good enough to put points against. Even if the Bears' defense takes a step back, I still think it has enough to stop an awful offensive line of the Vikings and what Kirk Cousins does. And also I don't get why everyone was always so hyped about Kirk Cousins. He was just the Kevin Love of
You're right.
Was the Kevin Love of football. He's just a fucking stat stuffer on a bad team. That once the spotlight's on him, he throws 4 interceptions a game and wonders why he's playing bad.
Cousins is an okay quarterback.
He's Joe Flacco. He's Joe Flacco without a Super Bowl.
No, because Joe Flacco has won big games.
That's what I'm saying. He's Joe Flacco without a Super Bowl.
Who would you take, Joe Flacco or Kirk Cousins?
I'd fold my franchise and just be like, fuck it, I'm done. These are my choices.
God damn
that was your choice in the fantasy draft. You openly took Joe Flacco, knowing what it would be.
He was the best quarterback available.
I got Teddy Bridgewater. He was better than Joe Flacco.
That's all right. It's only one game. Joe Flacco will be okay again.
No, he won't. No, not if you keep trying to run play action because Aaron Donald and Harold Landry are going to rape him.
Yeah, they do. Who you got in the AFC?
AFC. One second.
Oh, man. Joe Flacco is great. Just like you know.
Okay. East, actually have the Jets.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because there has to be one team that just what the fuck happened? How did they make the playoffs?
To win the division?
Yep.
Does this mean Tom Brady gets injured?
Nope. He doesn't have his Gronk anymore.
Holy fuck, dude.
He doesn't have his Gronk.
Oh my god. You're going to go with the Jets.
Yep. There has to be one team that just like, what the fuck? How did they make it to the
Well,
playoffs?
that's the Niners for me, man. But,
No, but the Niners are expected to be better because of
my
Jimmy
God.
Garoppolo. The Jets would be like, what the fuck
Holy
just happened?
shit. All right.
West at Chargers probably, but Chiefs will probably get a wild card.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
especially since Tyreek didn't get suspended.
Yeah, exactly. So they're still going to be okay with them.
South, I think the Colts end up.
South is very tough. You
Yeah.
can back up either of those four
Yeah.
teams. You know, all four of those teams are really good, and I think they're all going to beat the fuck out of each other. And I think 10-6 is going to win this division,
Yep.
and then the worst team in that division is going to be 7-9 or 6-10.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be so close with each
But
other.
yeah, I think the Colts, once again, every full season of luck. The offense is a lot
They're the
better with
team to
them.
beat
The
in the
defense is
AFC
getting
South.
better. I don't trust Texans. I think Colts could end up beating them, getting over them. Then the North, fuck it, let's do the Ravens again. Browns will be wild card. Lamar's gonna.
I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, what do you think your Broncos are gonna?
I was going to tell you something. I'm going to guarantee you that the Broncos will have more wins than the Ravens.
I don't think so.
I guarantee it.
The only reason I don't think so is okay, Broncos play the Raiders, so that's 2 easy wins. But the other teams
games. I don't know about wins, but 2 easy games.
The other teams they play twice is the Chiefs and Chargers. They ain't gonna win those. Then you go into the North. Ravens will play the Bengals, who have sucked since football began.
Bengals and Raiders. So that's a neat.
Then the Steelers, who are going to be worse.
No, Steelers are
going to be worse.
Yes, I agree.
So you playing another potentially bad team.
Yeah.
So that could be 2 more wins.
Maybe.
So if you take them as wins in the division, that would mean more.
I guarantee you.
You also guaranteed me Joe Flacco is going to be better than Lamar Jackson.
He is!
No, he's not.
He is!
Lamar
sucks!
Lamar's 2 games away from breaking that passing record. I only need 800 more yards. You get that in 1 game again.
I throw better than Lamar Jackson in real life.
No, you don't.
Lamar Jackson sucks.
But
terrible.
No, I think Browns will end up a wild card. I see Browns getting 9 or 10 wins. I think they could actually probably finish with the same record as the Ravens, just percentage points.
Maybe a tie.
Yeah.
Somebody goes 11-4-1 or something like that.
Someone gets a Madden tie of 0-0.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Broncos are gonna suck.
Broncos are gonna have a better record than the Ravens.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
You want to know how I know they're gonna suck?
How?
Because I got unfortunately drafted to that team. They have no wide receivers except for 90-year-old Emmanuel Sanders, who can't run around to save his life. Their defense is good, but you don't know how long it's going to take.
You know how I know they're going to win? Because of Joe Flacco.
He'll get broken after the first game.
Joe Flacco.
Just like he almost did in our game. He's going to get broken. He's going to get Steve Young.
Joe Flacco's amazing.
Flacco's going to get Steve Young. They're going to over the top him and just cut him in half.
Joe Flacco, man.
They're going to cut him in half.
I got nothing.
Or they'll happen in practice. Von Miller will just forget that it's practice and just run over him.
Oh, I thought you were still on Baltimore. Thanks, Von Miller.
And then he's just stuck into the ground in those old Nike.
Oh
he's
my
just
He's got huge turf in his fucking helmet.
He's just stuck.
I don't think I'm in Kansas anymore. No, Joe, you're not. You're a Super Bowl winning champion, and
so is Jim McMahon.
He's a 2-time.
Yep. So is Eli.
Eli is. This is true.
So is Josh McCown.
And Brad Johnson.
Yep.
Josh McCown?
Yep.
Who did you win with? You didn't win with that nobody.
Was
he a backup?
He was a backup.
Maybe for the Patriots.
Wait, no, wasn't he the one who won it for the Buccaneers?
No, that was Brad Johnson.
Yeah, Brad Johnson.
That was Brad
No, I think he backed him up.
Oh, God. Trent Dilfer. That's all I got. This is the Pup List. I'm James.
I'm Adam. And Joe Flacco still
Joe
sucks.
Flacco is the greatest of all time. No, he's not. But he's gonna out. Oh, you're
He's
gonna
gonna be
find
your
out.
number one pick.
You're gonna find out about Joe Flacco.
He's gonna be your number one pick.